Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kamikaze here, and I'm back with another game of Magic the Gathering. And today, I'm actually playing one of the new decks that you can buy from the expansion set. It is a mono green deck, which mono means one color, so it's an all green deck. And today, I'm going to be playing against a mono black deck, which is an all black deck. The green deck, this one is the Forest Fury. It's pretty much I'll show you this card. It's a Tree Folk deck. It's pretty much based around that theme, Tree Folks. Which Tree Folks are pretty much creatures that don't have a lot of power, but they have a lot of toughness. And this deck is supposed to be able to try to make the game last to where I start putting out my big stuff and just kind of overwhelm them with the power of my creatures, which that's what green specialty is. But here's the thing, black specialty is killing off creatures. So I don't know, hopefully I won't have that problem in this game. We'll just wait and see. I guess I'll go ahead and keep his hand. It's not the best in the world, but this guy makes a big difference. Just because I can search for whatever Tree Folk I want and put it on top of my deck after I play it, so I will keep it just because of that card. Alright, he's gonna play first. Hopefully y'all are gonna like the series. I've really loved playing this game. I actually went to a pre-release event that this past Saturday, and it was releasing a new set, which the new set was kind of fun, I have to admit. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of stuff as far as let's see. I'll just go and get this guy. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of stuff that actually sees play, but as far as a set, maybe with drafting, or which drafting you pretty much open packs and you build a deck from the stuff that you get. As far as that is concerned, I think it'd be fun to do that, but as far as the being tournaments, no, it's not gonna be that great. But I think it was 54 people there, and I actually dropped in the next to last round. I was 2-1 in the first 3 rounds. I won my first game. I lost my second game. I got outplayed in that one. I kind of beat myself as well, but hey, it's nothing I could do. And the third game, I won as well. It was almost a blowout. But the fourth game, like the fourth and fifth games, were the games that really frustrated me the most. And what pretty much happened, the fourth game, like, I had to mulligan, which you guys remember every time you mulligan, you draw one less card. I had to go down to 5 cards, which that's really bad considering he's going to have 7 cards. And so I easily lost, and I did that both games, so I lost both games. And so that definitely wasn't fun. But even if I did lose that, if I would have won my next 2 rounds, I could have had a chance of, maybe getting the top 10, just depending on how everyone else did. But like, if I would have done what I could, I think I could have gotten there. But then the next game, same thing happened, and so I was very frustrated. And after that game, since I knew there was no way I could even place, and I actually had plans later on that night, I just decided I'm just going to go on ahead and just call it a night, and I just dropped and left. But there's going to be another one this weekend, and hopefully this next one will be much better. And now to update you what's going on. He's got 3 creatures on the board. This guy is a 2/2, and this guy is a 2/1 with lifelink, which whenever this creature deals damage, he gains how much life. So if he deals 2 damage to me, he's going to gain 2 life. And it's 4, and then this guy's just a 3/1. Now my guys, this guy is a 2/3 whenever a player casts a non-creature spell. Excuse me. Each of that player's opponents may draw a card. Good against the black deck, because a lot of the black deck's creature kill spells are, you know, non-creature. So if he ever tries to kill one of them, I'm going to at least be able to draw a card. And I'm trying to figure out what I should do. If I should just wait until next turn and swing with this guy, because I could keep bringing him back, or just go and swing with this guy and see if he tries to double block. And you know what? Why not? Let's go on ahead. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he double blocks. He double blocks, so I'm going to kill both of them off. And I'm going to kill both of his creatures off. No, I'm going to kill one of his creatures. Give her the lifelink guy. Which, and you can set this up differently, but when you can decide which creature dies in this game. Like if there's but on the settings I have right now, it does not do that. It's you have to go in and change that. But if you do, you can decide how much damage is dealt to which creature, and so you decide which creature dies. So it's not just you know, by chance or by just however the computer feels. You get to control what happens. And I am very tempted in using this card here, giving my creatures 3/3 and trample end of turn, but right now I only have 2 creatures, and if I do 8, 3, 11, it'd only be at 11, and he could just swing in for 6, put me at 8, we'd both be tied. I think I do it. Even though this card is supposed to be used for as a finisher. But he's having to sacrifice a creature just to make his bigger. So that's good for me because he's losing creatures. Now let's see what he does. Just gonna block. Okay, he's gonna make him a 6/6. So he's gonna take the 3 and take out my guy. But that 8/6 guy I can get back, so I'm not worried. And then you saw, since this guy, my green guy's trample, so the extra 2 damage that was left gets dealt to the player. That's why I like that guy. Because he can still do damage even if the creatures don't have enough toughness. And he comes back. Sweet. Alright. I'll play this guy, and I'll just wait for the next turn to play this other one. So far, so good. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he's gonna do. What is he playing? Destroy target creature, then proliferate. Proliferate means if anyone has any poison counters, which that's from a different set. There's no poison in this game right now, as far as I remember. But poison is just another thing of... It's another way of winning. They added that in... Well, it wasn't just poison though. It was also infect. I forgot about infect. But basically, if either a creature with poison or infect deals damage to a player, they get a counter put on them, like for however much damage they were dealt. So if he had a 1/1 with that, with the infect or with poison, I would have 1 counter on me. And so if, let's say if he proliferates, that doubles the counters on, I think it was each player or just the opponent, but anyway, it would double on me, so I would have 2 instead of 1. That's the gist of it. That's what Proliferate does. I've never played with Infect or Poison, but it is a very scary thing. Because if, like I said, if you get dealt 10, you're dead. And so 10 damage, I mean, that's it. You could play a 1-1 and then swing with it and then play 3 cards, 3 copies of the same card that gives a creature 3/3, and just kill someone one turn. Not fun. But hey, I mean, it's not in this, and I'm glad it isn't, but it's definitely annoying. I'm glad I didn't play during those times. It almost seems kind of cheap. It's like you're playing half a game almost. And it does change the way you play. And I'm just going to start throwing creatures out. That way I can hopefully try to overrun them next turn. Like I said, trying to get more creatures out. And I'm going to pause it here. Now, he hasn't played anything. He's got no cards in his hand. I'm going to go ahead and play this card. I'm going to destroy one of his land. Just so I can draw a card. Because I have a Treefold. Doesn't really affect anything. Alright, play a land. Well, I'm gonna go back up here and bring this guy back. Draw! And you can decide if you start swinging, you accidentally attack with the creatures you didn't want to attack. As long as you don't press continue, you can, make that creature come back and not attack, so. That's something, well, take coming, I did it again. Try to continue and I screwed up. Alright, so what is he at now? 3, 4. So he's at 5. He should be a dead man next turn. He plays a creature, that'll be fine. Alright, he's gonna play that. And I'm just gonna do this just to make sure. I'm actually gonna destroy one of my land. This card, let's see, can I actually go back on it? No. I'm just going to destroy one of my land. Pretty much, I can destroy a permanent. It doesn't matter what permanent. But whatever I destroy, like whoever's permanent I destroy, that person gets a 3/3 beast. So, it gives me another creature. But let's say if he had a huge 10/10 creature, I would rather kill the 10/10 just deal the 3/3. Makes sense, but time to swing for the win. 1, 6, 7, 10, 13. For the win! Come on. He has no cards in hand. He only has 1 blocker, and he's just going to take it. And that will be the game. Like I said, hopefully these games will give you an idea on the deck that I'm playing and also the deck that I'm playing against. But I'm trying to feature the deck that I'm playing with, so hopefully y'all enjoyed, watching the games. And leave me a comment below, let me know. I mean, I would like to hear some feedback on this because I love playing this game. It's a lot of fun. And if you want to play against me, we can definitely play, and I'll even record if you want to. Because it's a lot more fun when you're actually playing against real people. But I'll promise you I'll try to do that in another time. But I just wanted to, I want to try to show y'all the different decks. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a game. You see the card that I get to unlock. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Peace.